And we carry on to discuss the topic of projectors. And I would like to talk about energy projectors today. So if you see in your body graph that you don't have a defined sacral and you're a projector, and if you see that you have defined ego, defined solar plexus, or roots, yeah, those are your motors. Those are motors. So definitely you have a certain motorized energy in your design. Root as a motor can give you a certain pressure, a certain rhythm to your life, and you definitely have to respect that. And if you have an ego that is defined, you definitely have a willpower to do certain things. If you have a combination of ego and energy, like solar plexus, the third motor, then it would be really useful for you to learn to recognize where is your willpower at play. Where is your emotional energy at play? How do you experience your emotions as a motor or as a feeling? What kind of background frequency does it bring into your life? And of course, if you're an emotional projector, you should be really, really, really slow. There is no truth in the moment for you. So every of your interactions, every of your invitations, they should go through a very thorough, long, emotional process. The person who could give you a right feeling in the first hour or even in the first 2 meetings might bring a different feeling after a month or after 2 months. Emotional beings are here to take their time. You are the one to see the clarity of what kind of interaction it will be, what it will bring particularly to you. And you do have certain responsibility for involving your powerful energy of the emotional solar plexus into projects, into relationships. So please pay very, very close attention and to your feelings. This is the process you should really dive into. Emotional projectors have a tendency to be in a hurry and fast and jump into things just to discover later that, it just doesn't go well with them for so many reasons. Another problem for energy projectors, it's just you get involved into certain activities just because you're trying to get rid of a certain energy, when it puts that motorized vibe in you, you simply cannot, you are becoming an energy being in that moment. You are maybe too active just to find later that you overused your energy and that you are exhausted. Finding balance for energy projectors is a much harder thing to do. So please keep that in mind, and your rope, that helping rope, is following your authority. So if it's an emotional authority, if you have a solar plexus defined that it's always you have to respect your emotional process. If you have if you have a root, then really study and learn that center and realize how it serves you as your guidance. If you have, for example, emotional authority and you have a spleen just check where your intuition works, and what in the moment when it's just here and now, and when it's your emotions at work. And just remember that you are not here to do. You're here to be invited, to participate, to guide, to overview, to observe, and to share your vision. Definitely don't try to compete with other with manifesting generators and with manifestors, because you will simply find out that they do have much more fuel to burn compared to you. Burning your fuel unnecessary will just bring you to a point where you don't have that aura, you don't have that original vibration that you're supposed to be tuned in, that brings the correct people to you, that brings the correct things from life to you. That's why, actually, for everyone, it's dangerous to override the energy and burn the energy and lose the track, because it definitely takes us all time to get back to ourselves, so that life will interact with us based on who we truly are. All projectors, I want to give you a big thanks, because being a projector is definitely one of the hardest things. Nobody can teach you how to be a projector. It's something really for you to discover what kind of projector you are, how do you fulfill your purpose, what works for you and what doesn't. And I hope we all meet our projectors in this life, and they give us the joy of seeing so much more than we originally do.